Good evening, and welcome to the Alvin ISD Employee Recognition Ceremony. We are so excited that you could join us this evening. Our team continues to amaze us with all that we do for our students, but tonight is about you and recognizing the service that you've given to our students this past year as we brought them back into the classrooms and continue to teach them virtually. Our staff has gone above and beyond and continues to amaze us. From the trustees and our leadership team, we want to thank you. We're very grateful for all that you do each and every day for our students. Tonight, we celebrate you as you retire and as you continue the many years of service. So sit back and relax. And again, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Enjoy.
Ahoy, matey, and welcome to our 2021 Employee Recognition Ceremony. I will be your captain aboard the SS Alvin ISD and your virtual host of this evening's celebrations. Tonight, we recognize the phenomenal educators and staff who have spent their days providing learning opportunities to students both in person and virtually. Our growth and success were their guiding principles for every lesson and project we completed.
At this time, we'd like to honor several employees for their years of service to the district. Help me congratulate the educators and staff who have served the district for 20 years. Alejandrina Saucedo, Anna Solarzano, Angela Patak, Ann Alexander, Anna Dela Cruz, Barbara Becerra, Belinda Morales, Carla Koenig, Chandra Ryan, Charlene Thomas, Cindy Webb, Constance Mack, Cynthia Hickman, Davon Ruiz, Dora Salas, Edward Ward, Ava Cantu, Janet Hassey, John Bishop, Joy Witt, Julia Looper, Karen Burton, Karen Underwood, Carla James, Kelly Ghana, Kenneth Haynes, Kimberly Robertson, Laura Davidson, Laura Peterson, Linda Almond, Lisa Rodriguez, Lucy Flores, Marianne McWhirter, Mary Tillman, Michelle Klensman, Natalie Barmettler, Pamela Bueller, Paula Tofalski, Raquel Hernandez, Rosa Alfaro, Ruthie McDowell, Sandra Schrader, Sharon Goffney, Stephanie Magnus, Tammy O'Brien, Tina Loy, Tracy Snyder, and Virginia Lively.
Now on to those who have devoted 25 years to serving students.
Angel Cantu, Brenda Sobek, Carol Nelson, Charlotte Brown, Ellen Stark, Jill Wheatley, Joe Rodriguez, Carla Kling, Kelly Smith, Kelly Castaneda, Maria Rendon, Michael Bass, Pamela Taylor, Robin Tackard, Regina Jacks, Shannon Diletka, and Vivian Garza.
25 years is a huge accomplishment. Thank you for continuously making a difference for our students. Now to the employees who have dedicated 30 years of service to our district and community.
11 individuals fall into this special category, and they are as follows: Adriana Salinas, Donna Wetmore, Jackie Anderson, Jennifer Morris, Jesse Norris, Catherine Vocek, Kathy Campbell, Linda Carter, Linda Tom, Susanna Chavez, and Terry Laird.
Now on to those who have devoted 35 years to students. There are 5 dedicated individuals who fall into this category.
Connie Isidori, Denise Altmeyer, Mary Brock, Pamela Ermis, and Pamela Shimmick. And finally, we have one individual who's worked for Alvin ISD for 40 years, Brenda Music, making music for 4 decades.
Next, we would like to honor our retirees. The individuals retiring this evening have spent several years within the district and are well respected and valued. Each of them will truly be missed. We are honored to recognize these individuals for their sheer dedication to every student in Alvin ISD.
Patricia Boss. The simpler life is right around the corner for Mrs. Boss. She plans to spend her retirement from Alvin ISD taking trips, making memories with family, and living life a little slower. Mary Brock. Mrs. Brock has served Alvin ISD for 36 years. She cannot wait to spend time with her family, especially hugging on their beautiful grandson. She's looking forward to traveling in the fall and spring when the weather is nice and children are in school. Congratulations on your retirement. Becky Dunham. After 37 years in Alvin ISD, Mrs. Dunham is looking forward to spending time at their country home and taking many trips to Disney with her grandchildren. Pam Ermis. With 35 years behind her, Mrs. Ermis is truly looking forward to taking morning walks and spending time at the beach. Her plans include caring for her parents and traveling with family and friends. She will continue to teach children the love of books and improve their reading through tutoring. Vivian Garza. After 25 years in Alvin ISD, Mrs. Garza plans to spend her time visiting grandkids who live near and far. She's looking forward to some me time and will be taking on a project close to her heart, attempting to learn her mother's old recipes. Carla Kling. Mrs. Kling is retiring after 25 years of service to Alvin ISD. She's looking forward to running half marathons, visiting her daughter in Boston many times, spending Christmas in New York City, reading, traveling, and doing anything she wants. Most importantly, she hopes to spend lots of time with family. She is retiring from her principal position at Alvin Elementary, where she has served for 5 years. Cindy Knight. Mrs. Knight is excited to start a new adventure as she is going to school to become a doula, lactation consultant, and a postpartum counselor. When not delivering babies, she will enjoy bringing old furniture back to life and watching her grandchildren grow up. Michelle Lara. Mrs. Lara is definitely looking forward to her retirement. She's excited to spend lots of time traveling across many beautiful states. Most importantly, she'll be sharing special moments with her 2 grown daughters and her parents. Julia Looper. She is looking forward to enjoying life with a less structured daily schedule. Mrs. Looper is looking forward to new adventures, time to visit faraway family, and the opportunity to pursue hobbies or projects. Most importantly, she plans to simply enjoy the gift of each new day. Blaine Louvier. Mr. Louvier is retiring from the Alvin ISD family after 20 years in maintenance and operations. He's excited to enjoy life with his wife in Bandera and plans to do a little traveling to keep in touch with family and friends. He plans to float the river, fish, and never let a minute go by without a good song in the background. Victoria Flores Lococo. Retiring from her first grade bilingual position at Don Junior Elementary, Victoria is excited for the next phase of her life. She is looking forward to spending time with family and her 2 grandchildren and using her free time to fully utilize her craft room. They also have big plans to remodel their home and then travel after completing their to-do list. Patricia Matthews. Mrs. Matthews plans to spend more time relaxing, enjoying family, especially their 6 grandchildren, and attending as many Alabama games as they can. Roll Tide. Thank you for your many years of service. Gay McDaniel. Her plans for retirement include spending more time with children and grandchild Dylan. She hopes to get a good start on her bucket list by traveling to every county courthouse in Texas. While she has big plans, Gay mentioned we will probably continue to see her around the district. Contract work, keeping up with her yet mentee, and supporting the Alvin ISD family will be a part of her weekly schedule. Cheryl Meyer. Mrs. Meyer and her husband of 49 years are going to celebrate retirement together and will be able to stay for longer periods of time at their little farmhouse. They will also be able to volunteer at their church, take day trips, spend time with their 9 grandkids, and travel to places they only dreamed of ever seeing. Rob Moore. After 22 years in Alvin ISD, Rob Moore is looking forward to spending time with his wife, children, and grandchildren. He also hopes to fish, surf, play music, play golf, and hit the disc golf course whenever he can. If you've worked with Mr. Moore, you know all about his red Converse high tops. He'll be officially retiring his red high top Fridays that he's kept a tradition since 1998. Deborah O'Sullivan. Mrs. O'Sullivan cannot wait to spend her retirement exploring our beautiful country with her husband Dan. They plan to visit family and friends along the way. They hope to spend more time on their gardens and tackle that to-do list of home projects. Mostly, she looks forward to spending more time enjoying their children and grandchildren. Michelle Peltier. With 29 years behind her, Mrs. Peltier is ready to take unexpected trips to College Station to visit her daughter, refinish some family antique furniture, and learn to quilt. She will miss the fun times, lunch with her department, the aha moment of a student, and of course, prom and graduation. These next years will be spent making memories with family and friends. Ginny Perrin. After 16 years in Alvin ISD, Mrs. Perrin is looking forward to her retirement. She plans to spend as much time as possible with family and friends, pursue new hobbies, and travel any chance she gets. Congratulations on your many years with the district. Lisa Pollinard. The first couple of months, she plans to relax by sitting on the porch in her Alvin ISD rocker. Her and her husband plan to visit their son in Idaho and stop by Yellowstone to fill one of the items on their bucket list. They also plan to explore the beautiful Texas Hill Country and perhaps move to the area. She'll also treasure her Alvin ISD memories and all of the wonderful people she has worked with through the years. Rosemary Reed. Miss Reed will be retiring from Alvin ISD after 24 years of service. From a teacher to her current title of principal at Sanchez Elementary, Rosemary has touched many lives throughout her years in education. She plans to purchase a lake house and pontoon boat to get her retirement off to a great start. But mainly, she's looking forward to year-round travel, spending lots of time with her 4 daughters and her beloved grandchildren. Maria Rendon. After retirement, Mrs. Rendon is looking forward to a lot of free time. Maria is excited to spend time with family, help take care of her youngest grandson, and of course some traveling. We're thankful for her 20 years of service to the district. Donna Reynolds. After 37 years in Alvin ISD, Donna Reynolds is looking forward to her retirement. In 2006, she became the principal for Hood Case Elementary and has served the students and families of this campus for 15 years. She plans to spend her retirement cherishing every moment of every day. Darla Richardson. Mrs. Richardson is excited to start checking items off her bucket list. She'll be spending lots of time working around the house on unfinished projects as well as traveling with her husband. Jamie Saka. After working all over the district, Mrs. Saka is retiring from Mark Twain Elementary. She's looking forward to spending time with friends and family, scrapbooking, and has plans to build a garden. She also hopes to enjoy lots of time at the lake. Thank you for your 30 years of service. Jana Sudderth. After 18 years in Alvin ISD, Mrs. Sudderth is planning to enjoy her retirement by remodeling their home, spend lots of time with family, especially grandkids, and take trips. Luann Vasquez. Mrs. Vasquez is retiring from Alvin ISD after 23 years of service to the district. Luann is looking forward to spending her days with her grandchildren, Caroline and Charlotte, building their catering company, Slice of Texas, and relaxing when she can find the time. She will miss the classroom and her Hood Case family, but is ready for the next chapter of her life to begin. Brenda Vincent. After 39 years with Alvin ISD, Mrs. Brenda Vincent is ready to take the next step. She has big plans to open her own business, run for the next Justice of the Peace, be the very best grandmother she can be, travel, and still have time to give back to her family. She will miss her incredible staff at Mark Twain and the many people she has met along the way. She considers her campus family as her home away from home. Thank you for their many years of service. Catherine Vocek. Mrs. Vocek cannot wait to spend her retirement years traveling, reading books, and tending to a beautiful new garden. With 30 years of service behind her, she's excited to plan her days around family and friends. Vicki Weaver. After 28 years in Alvin ISD, Mrs. Weaver is looking forward to the simpler things in life for her retirement. Their RV will take them all across the beautiful country on various trips throughout the year. She also plans to spend time with family and friends. Congratulations on your retirement. Marilee Withers. Mrs. Withers has a list of projects she is ready to tackle after her retirement. She's excited to get back into gardening, crafting, and traveling whenever possible. She is planning to be there for her parents, take guitar lessons, learn about bonsai, read, and relax. Thank you for your service to the district. Carrie Bowen Zilkanot. After 36 years in education, 13 years in Alvin ISD, Mrs. Bowen Zilkanot is retiring from Manville High School. She plans to spend her retirement traveling, taking lots of naps, and reading any book she can get her hands on. She also has big plans for renovating their home. Also, Norma Garcia retired this year, and Jennifer Pasek, the Director of Child Nutrition, had this to say about her. Norma Garcia worked as the receptionist and ultimately the secretary for the Child Nutrition Department. Norma faithfully came to work for 23 years until she was no longer able to and was considered a bright light and the best-dressed fashionista in our offices. She was always there to greet our customers with a radiant smile, serving as a friendly first impression. By the time visitors left, they knew her as a friend. She was considered the heart of the Child Nutrition Department. She will be sorely missed. Other retirees who we would like to honor this evening include Araceli Orta, Barbara Whaley, Bertha Calderon, Bertha Ortiz, Beverly Stewart, Brenda Music, Cindy Williams, Daisy Hernandez, David Yanis, Denise Altmeyer, Elisa Mendoza, Ursilia Gale McLean, Fonda Huff, Glenn Maddox, Jeffrey Hummel, Juan Guerra, Kelly Heston, Kennard Peterson, Christine Smith Hall, Luis Medina, Marianne Hebry, Michael Hadajari, Ralph Deering, Robert Wilcox, Ruth Zapata, Stephanie Moya, Stephen Tebow, Teresa Goad, Terry Perrin, Thomas Genovese, Tanya Richardson, Troop Wynn, Valerie Casey, Wendy Blodgett. We hope during your next stage of life you remember all of the great work you did while being a part of the district. Even though you're moving on, you'll always be part of our family. Congratulations to every single one of you. Now we will hear from the Education Foundation.
Hello, I am David Becker, and I have the honor of being the captain of the Alvin ISD Education Foundation. With me is our cruise director, who is also the foundation executive director, Sheila Olson.
Hi.
Our organization works to raise money to support students and staff of Alvin ISD. This year, we have all had some rough seas and have gone through uncharted waters. But you have stayed the course and ensured that our students have had a successful year. Thank you for all that you do. I'm excited to say that the foundation has had amazing support from our community in spite of the challenging course, and we were able to meet all of our giving goals this year. Today, we want to announce the 2021 Teacher and Paraprofessional Scholarship recipients. We have a group of teachers and paraprofessionals who have embarked on a new journey as they continue their education. The foundation wants to help them on their voyage. Our cruise director will check the passenger list and call out the recipients.
Thank you, Captain. I am very excited to announce that the foundation is awarding $1,000 scholarships to 15 teachers and paraprofessionals in Alvin ISD. This year's recipients are Megan Gormley, Melissa Igo, Justin Zent, Aaron Hill, Melissa Franks, Caleb Hilburn, Ashley Larsh, Nikhil Kaji, Kimberly Washington, Fernando Hinojosa, Douglas Olson, Maria Acevedo, Pooja Shroffbar, Julia DeBerry, and Jennifer Savell. We are so excited to see where your travels take you and how you will give back and help the students in Alvin ISD. Thank you for taking this next step.
The foundation also gives back through our campus grants. Through our campus grants, principals may apply for up to $2,500 to fund creative projects or programs that will enhance campus learning and culture. This year, the foundation exceeded our budget and voted to fund all campus grant applications. Our board felt strongly that our leaders need help charting new territory in safer waters next year. Once again, our cruise director will read off the passengers who will be on the campus grant cruise next year.
Well, thank you, Captain, again. This year, we are funding 19 campus grants. That is all of the applications that we received, and the total is over $44,000. The following schools are receiving campus grants: E.C. Mason Elementary, Rodeo Palms Junior High, Dr. James Red Duke Elementary, Belle Sanchez Elementary, Bob and Betty Nelson Elementary, Stevenson Primary, Rise Academy, Alvin High School, Nolan Ryan Junior High, York Elementary, Shadow Creek High School, Fairview Junior High, Jeter Elementary, Wilder Elementary, Jackie Caffey Junior High, Pomona Elementary, Passmore Elementary, McNair Junior High, and Meridiana Elementary. Congratulations to all of these campuses.
Thank you again to everyone who has made this past year a success. We can't wait for smooth sailing ahead next year.
Next, we'd like to recognize our Department Employees of the Year. These individuals are heroes in the hallway. Every single one of them plays an important role within the district, and we are thankful for their hard work and dedication.
From the Alvin ISD Elementary Counseling Team, the winner is Edith Zaragoza. Also from the counseling team, our secondary winner is Vincencia Wright. From the Custodial Operations Team, the Employee of the Year is Antonia Delgado. From the Maintenance and Operations Department, the Employee of the Year is Francisco Ramirez. From the Grounds Department, the Employee of the Year is Christopher Calvo. From the Child Nutrition Department, the Employee of the Year is Sarah Burnett. From the Alvin ISD Police Department, the Employee of the Year is Officer Florentino Martinez. From the Transportation Department, the Employee of the Year is Jennifer Zavala. From Technology Services, the Employee of the Year is Brenda Sobek. The Elementary Nurse of the Year is Brandy Goldston. And finally, the Secondary Nurse of the Year is Tanya Harden. Thank you for all your contributions to this dynamic district.
Now we would like to honor our Principals of the Year. Please enjoy this video highlighting what makes our principals stand out amongst their peers.
I come from a family of educators. My mom taught school for 33 years. So I lived in the school, if you can imagine. Growing up, I graded lots of papers. I used to play school, and I was a little girl all the time with my dolls.
Crystal Hawks has come a long way since those days, and now she's the Principal of the Year for 2020-2021 school year.
The fact that my peers voted for me to receive this award, it just makes it that much more special for me.
Every morning you can find Hawks out front at Brothers Elementary greeting parents and students.
It helps with that relationship building, which is also important with students and parents. It definitely helps me know every student's name, which I try to as I'm seeing them get out of the car every day. Say their name, make that connection with them, and greet them, every day. Give them a good start to their day of school.
Another thing you can find her doing,
Good morning, brothers.
giving the daily announcements.
It's really cool, gets them pumped in the morning, and they love it. It's something that they talk about often in class, that they write you letters. That's always the one thing that they remember. I love when you do the morning announcements in the morning. It means so much to them.
Hawks has been part of the Alvin ISD family for 15 years, but she not only has the students to look after, she has her own kids to deal with.
Keeping everyone's schedule together, getting everyone to school on time, and I've got 3 children at 3 different schools, so it is a constant shuffle.
That shuffle can summarize this school year.
Reopening an elementary school campus in the midst of a global pandemic has been a challenge like none other. We've had to rethink every process, every procedure, every protocol that we've ever put in place on our campus, and you constantly make changes to that.
With it being such a hectic year, she's tried to make sure to let her teachers know she has their backs.
I just constantly try to do little things just to be that support and let them know that I'm there for them and that I get it. I want to be there to help.
Hawks has been able to overcome the challenges, and she looks forward to meeting new ones.
My kids have been in the school system since they were in kindergarten, and so Alvin ISD is very near and dear to me. It's a rewarding career. I'm glad that I chose it. I definitely couldn't see myself doing anything else, One of those things you have to love doing what you do, and I love doing what I do.
Every day is something different. Every day I'm learning more about my role as the principal.
Karen Taylor has been in education for 27 years, the last 2 serving as principal for Alvin High School. She's a quick study, though, since she's been named Principal of the Year for 2020-2021.
It was truly an honor when you're recognized by your peers. This year has been especially challenging. We've had teachers who've gotten sick. We've had teachers who've quarantined themselves, or they've had their own children quarantine and they've had to be out for an extended time. But the one thing I can say is our Alvin High School staff, they pitch in. They pitch in even when I don't know it. They're like, oh, that's okay, I covered that class for that teacher. She had to do this or that. And I'm like, oh, wow, you did that? Thank you so much. They just chip in and fill in whenever there's a need.
Students have been making the best of it during these trying times as well.
Other than the masks, if you walk out on our campus, you wouldn't know there's a pandemic. And I say that with love. The kids just do whatever you ask them to do. We ask them to sit 4 to a table in the cafeteria. They do it. Do we have to remind them sometimes? Of course, they want to sit with their friends, but they do it. They're much more resilient and easygoing about it than we give them credit for. Our kids have lived through history. Like, they are living it right now. And when they're 50 years old, 60, 75, their kids and grandkids are gonna say, hey, what was it like back then? And they're gonna have those first story accounts of what it was like living through Hurricane Harvey, living through a pandemic, living through some social unrest.
Taylor says education has changed during her nearly 3 decades in the business, and making progress is not easy. But she says having kids of her own helped with some of the growing pains.
When I had children and I started seeing things through a different lens, I feel like I became a better educator, a better mentor, and I was able to get a better rapport with kids. One of the big focuses here at Alvin High School is to build that rapport with our students, get to know them where they are academically, where they are emotionally, where they are socially, so that we can help guide them to those right answers or finding that path in their life.
That path on the high school level culminates with graduation.
Seeing the kids through 4 years at high school,
grow, mature, change, find their path, and then walk across that stage and know I had a little hand in that, that's rewarding. That's why we got into education.
Our next port of call in our virtual ceremony is to honor our Paraprofessionals of the Year. Many paras right now are serving in ways other than their normal duties. They're helping teachers manage online classrooms and making sure they can help their campus in any way possible. Our schools could not function without this dedicated group of individuals.
The following individuals were selected as the Elementary Campus Paraprofessional of the Year for their school. From Alvin Elementary, Amanda Turner. From Bill Hassey Elementary, Jim Allender. From Bob and Betty Nelson Elementary, Colette Olszewski. From Bel Navigar Sanchez Elementary, Ana Vasquez Meza. From Jeter Elementary, Mariana Castilla Razo. From Dr. Red Duke Elementary, Misty Trevino. From E.C. Mason, Leticia Diaz de Reyes. From Glen York, Cecilia Thomas. From Hood Case, Victor Perez. From Mark Twain, Letty King. From Mary Merrick, Madeline Harrison. From Meridiana, Melissa Franks. From Passmore, Esther Jimenez. From Pomona Elementary, Eloise Fluette. From Savannah Lakes Elementary, Donna Martin. And from Shirley Brothers Elementary, Brian Kizzy. From R.L. Stevenson Primary, Mary Jane Guerra. From Walt Disney Elementary, Carolina Perez. And from Laurel Ingalls Wilder Elementary, Yvette Gamboa. Thank you for all your hard work and for being a part of the Alvin ISD team. It's my honor to announce this year's Elementary Paraprofessional of the Year is Esther Jimenez from Passmore Elementary. She was chosen based on her dedication to everyone at Passmore. She puts the children first each and every day. Congratulations, Esther, and all the Elementary Paraprofessionals of the Year. Now we would like to recognize our Secondary Paraprofessionals of the Year. From Alvin High School, Glenna Shaw. From Manville High School, Betsy Wright. From Shadow Creek High School, Monica Meza. From J.B. Hensler, Alina Gonzalez. From Adapt, Judy Walker. From Rise Academy, Alondra Garcia. From Alvin Junior High, Linda Fusig. From Fairview Junior High, Stacy Barrios. From Harvey Junior High, Christopher Broward. From Manville Junior High, Taryn Valsic. From McNair Junior High, Gail Garza. From Nolan Ryan Junior High, Gabriella Smith. And from Rodeo Palms Junior High, Sherry Kraft. I am pleased to announce this year's Secondary Paraprofessional of the Year is Linda Fusig from Alvin Junior High. Linda has dedicated 24 years to Alvin ISD and continues to create lasting connections with both the students and staff. She is without a doubt a meaningful piece of the Alvin Junior High puzzle. Congratulations, Linda, and to all of the Secondary Paraprofessionals of the Year.
Next, we would like to honor our Rookie Teachers of the Year. Their first year in the classroom was spent preparing out-of-the-box lessons, collaborating with fellow teachers, and making sure the students were having fun every day, despite that pandemic thing and everything else they face. These teachers made lasting impacts.
This year's Elementary Rookie Teachers of the Year are from Alvin Elementary, Eileen Lee. From Bill Hassey, Kelsey Clucka. From Betty Nelson, Maria Steele. From Passmore, Aaron Lieber. From E.C. Mason, Vanessa Trejo. From Stevenson Primary, Heather Morgan. From Mary Merrick, Guadalupe Fuentes. From Mark Twain, Haley Adam. From Meridiana Elementary, Heather Kearns. From Laura Ingalls Wilder Elementary, Cheryl Beam. From Sanchez Elementary, Amy Borden. From Pomona, Jessica Van Cleve. From Brothers Elementary, Meredith Shoemake. From Disney Elementary, Sarah Green. And this year's Elementary Rookie Teacher of the Year is Vanessa Trejo from E.C. Mason Elementary. She was chosen based on her true passion for educating our students. Her journey from avid tutor to teacher has taught her many lessons that she continues to follow to this day. Congratulations, Vanessa, and all of our elementary rookies. Now for our secondary rookie teachers of the year. From Alvin High School, Lacey Lejeune. From Manville High School, Cruz Cedillo. From Shadow Creek High School, Madison Coslow. From Rise Academy, Michelle DeBerry. From Adapt, Kimberly Stable. From J.B. Hensler, Shiny George. From Alvin Junior High, Kyle Smith. From Harvey Junior High, Jacob Gould. From Manville Junior High, Mark Landers. From Nolan Ryan Junior High, Haley Tollhausen. From McNair, Thomas Lewis. And from Rodeo Palms Junior High, Derek Atkins. Please give it up for this year's Secondary Rookie Teacher of the Year, Shiny George from J.B. Hensler. Coming from the dental industry, Shiny has taken her first year by storm. She was chosen based on her go-getter attitude and her continued dedication to building the dentistry program from the ground up. Congratulations, Shiny, and to all of the rookie teachers.
Finally, we're so excited to honor our elementary and secondary teachers of the year. From 5 to 25 years of experience, this category is full of amazing educators who continually shine on their campuses. We're so thankful to have such wonderful teachers in this district.
This year's elementary teachers of the year are from Alvin Elementary, Heather Mercer. From Nelson Elementary, Laura Chafin. From Sanchez, Megan Potts. From Hassey Elementary, Rebecca Larson. From Jeter Elementary, Patricia Delgado. From Duke Elementary, Stephen Gilmore. From E.C. Mason, Ashley Fielder. From Glen York, Shannon Walker. From Hood Case, Morgan Salinas. From Mark Twain, Crystal Kalk. From Mary Merrick Elementary, Michelle Brown. And from Meridiana, Jonna Clark. From Passmore Elementary, Rogelio Maxwell. From Pomona Elementary, Rebecca Garza. From Savannah Lakes, Candace Dobson. From Brothers Elementary, Janie Schultes. From Stevenson Primary, Shelley Adams. From Walt Disney Elementary, Natalie Guthrie. And from Wilder Elementary, Ebony Langford. And our 2021 Elementary Teacher of the Year is Patricia Delgado from Don Jeter Elementary. Patricia embodies our Alvin ISD values from top to bottom. Her gentle nature, but sheer determination to make an impact on every student can be seen daily within her classroom. She stands for all students. Congratulations, Mrs. Delgado, and to all of our Elementary Teachers of the Year. Next, our Secondary Teachers of the Year are from Alvin High School, Jennifer Hammond. Manville High School, John Satterwhite. Shadow Creek, Kristen Volman. From Adapt, Annika Williams. From Rise Academy, Kelly Gartman. From J.B. Hensler, Richie Mirage. From Alvin Junior High, Ricardo Sanchez. From Fairview Junior High, Wendy Chow Garcia. From Harvey Junior High, Elizabeth Hardig. From Manville Junior High, Shelby Davis. From McNair Junior High, Christina Jones. From Nolan Ryan Junior High, Angel Starling. And from Rodeo Palms Junior High, Jessica Jackson. Thank you for all your commitment to the students of Alvin ISD. You all are amazing, and we appreciate all that you do. Please join me in honoring the 2021 Secondary Teacher of the Year. This year's winner is Jessica Jackson from Rodeo Palms Junior High. Mrs. Jackson's priority is always centered around the students. She prides herself on being an impact teacher, as her dad taught her beginning from a young age. She strives to be the light for all students and models Alvin ISD's core values each and every day. Congratulations to all of our amazing Teachers of the Year.
Thank you again for joining us and for the success that you have brought our students this year. For those of you that are moving on into retirement, good luck to you and congratulations. And for those of you who received service awards this evening, thank you again for your service, and we look forward to the 2021-2022 school year.